A nigga from St. Louis writes the BossMack. Shout out St. Louis. He says, BossMack, I am a YN out here doing my thing. I appreciate the game you put in the air. Here's my situation. I am a 21-year-old nigga out here getting my chili, working at DHL, and going to college. Who is calling me? San Ramon. Who is in San Ramon? San Ramon. Fuck. I'm a 21-year-old nigga out here doing my thing, getting to my chili, working at DHL, and going to college. I had one bitch on the team. She is also 21 and goes to the same college as me. Here is what I am going through. When I met my bitch, she was living with her friend, another 21-year-old bitch. Her name is Tanae. My bitch's name is Shy. They was living in a big ass apartment. I started dating Shy. I was spending the night over there all the time. Then Shy asked me to move in with her, and now we was going 3 ways on the bills, but my name wasn't on the lease. Tanae started dating a nigga I knew named Earl. Then Earl moved in, so now we was 4 deep in the apartment, but there was plenty of room and shit. Then after about 4 or 5 months living like that, a few weird things happened. The first weird thing, certain days my bitch had morning classes. So one day I decided to link up with her after class and take her to lunch. I waited for her to get out of class and she never came out. I called the bitch to see where she was at, and the bitch told me she was just getting out of class and I was at her class. I didn't say shit. I went to the crib and she was there. I asked the bitch how class was and she told me some bullshit and then laid down and took a nap. The next weird thing that happened is I took out the trash. The kitchen trash. And as I was throwing the bag in the dumpster, it busted open and some trash fell out and 2 of my used condoms fell out. I knew they was mine because I used Trojan bearskin ultra thin raw condoms. And Earl be fucking this bitch raw, so I knew. So now I was really tripping. Also, when I fuck, I flush my used condoms down the toilet. I never throw them in the trash. I check my condom box. I checked my condoms and I really couldn't tell if I was missing any because I be getting them in bulk from Amazon. So now I'm fucked up. For some reason, I was wondering if Earl was fucking my bitch. 2 days later, I was checking our mail and I bumped into one of my neighbors. He's an old ass nigga named Ralph. Ralph is 27. We chopped it up for a minute about sports and some bullshit, and bro gave me a look and said, somebody at your crib loves fucking in the mornings. Y'all be wild as fuck over there. These walls is hella thin. I was like, I feel you. I be hearing people's conversations and shit. When bro said somebody loves fucking in the mornings, my stomach sank. I don't be at the crib in the morning. Only on the weekends. My bitch be there. Sometimes though. And as far as I know, Earl and this bitch don't be there in the mornings. Like that either. So now it's really fucked up. I thought about going through my bitch's phone. But then I'll feel like a sucker doing that. I said, fuck it. The next day I went to class. In the morning, I stayed for about 15 minutes. Then I came back early. When I pulled up, the only person's car there was my bitch's car. I went to put the key in the door and I could hear my bitch giggling in there in a nigga's voice. I tried to listen, but I couldn't tell what they were saying. I went on and opened the door and my bitch was in the living room with a nigga named Steve, who was Ralph's roommate. The nigga I had been talking to at my mailbox. So now it turns out my bitch was fucking Steve. Now, BossMack, this fucked me up. I know I'm on some bullshit. I low-key thought I was gonna marry this bitch. This bitch comes from a good family with paper. This is a sweet, non-ratchet bitch. I immediately left and made arrangements to move in with my aunt on some temporary shit. The next day while the bitch was at work, I packed my shit and moved out. I really didn't have that much shit there because it was her apartment. She has been blowing me up trying to plead her case. BossMack, my question is this. How do you get over this bullshit? This shit fucked me up. And this bitch is pleading, begging, and all types of shit. I didn't really see the bitch fucking, but I'm assuming she was fucking. What are your thoughts? Hit the like button. Here's my thoughts, man. Live in your own place, bro. Get your own place. You're a young nigga, don't worry about it. It's good it's good to get a foot in your ass. You need a foot in your ass. You know what I'm saying? Your bitch probably love you, you know what I'm saying? She probably really love you, but you know, old niggas be having some game, you know what I'm saying? Niggas 26 and 27 got game for 21-year-old bitches, man, all day, man, you know what I'm saying? And you know, man, I always feel like when you live with a bitch, you know, y'all young and shit, you know, 21 and shit. You be living with a bitch, man, and you know, it's too much familiarity, man. Too much familiarity, man. Familiarity breed contempt, man. You know, even if a bitch love you, you know, I mean, bitches want new experiences. You know, a bitch young, she want to get her, she need her whole phase to get out. You know what I mean? I would endeavor to live in your own shit for a while. You know what I'm saying? Live in your own shit, man. You shouldn't have never moved in there in the first place, man. That's my thought. You should have never moved in there in the first place. Moving in some shit where you ain't on the lease. Don't never move into nothing and your name ain't on the lease, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just there's a psychological vulnerability to that. Like it just you know never move into no shit and you ain't on a lease, man. You know what I'm saying? Always be in your own shit. This this would have been a different experience for you if you was living in your own shit. You know what I'm saying? This could have been happening to you. Like she could have been fucking around and you probably, you might not even picked up on it. You know what I'm saying? And you have more leverage on a bitch to make her think twice about. She would have thought twice about fucking some other niggas if you was living in your own shit. She would have thought twice about it because she don't know what the fuck you doing all the time. You know what I'm saying? By you living there with a bitch, she know what you're doing. She knows you're at work at DHL, and then she knows you at school. She know what you're doing. There's no more mystery, intrigue to you, nothing. You know what I'm saying? The nigga down the hall is more intriguing now. You know what I'm saying? Coming through the fuck while you at school and shit. You know what I'm saying? Live in your own shit, bro. Get in your own shit, man. You should have never did that in the first place, bro. But look at it as a learning thing. Look at it as like, okay, I learned that I should live in my own shit. You know what I'm saying? And then get out there, live in your own shit, add some new bitches to the team and move forward. You know what I'm saying? And don't worry, and learn from this. Remember how the foot in your ass felt. Remember how that felt, how she kicked you in your ass right there. Remember that. Remember that feeling. Remember the feeling of you having to move. Remember the feeling of how it all came crashing down on you. How a bitch fucking with somebody else put you in the mind state of how you had to move. You had to move. You had to move. You had to move because you know what I'm saying? You had to move. You know? I'm not living with no bitch. I can't even imagine. That living arrangement y'all had, I can't imagine that. I can't imagine I'm in the room. It's for us in the house. I can't imagine that shit. I can't imagine that shit. I can't. The homie and this nigga in the room they live over there. It's two couples in the house. I can't imagine living like that. That's that young nigga. That ain't no way, bro. Live in your own shit. Live in your own shit, man. It's a lot. Bro, listen. It's a beautiful thing to be able to disappear. You understand me? To be able, when you close your door, when you live in your own shit and you close your door and can't nobody see you, that's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? That give you time to rebuild your power, focus, plot, plan. You understand me? And then summon a bitch. And then summon a bitch to come by. You know what I'm saying? Then summon a bitch. Let a bitch come by. And then when a bitch is at your house, when it's your house, when it's just you by yourself, then a bitch can walk around your house naked. See, you can't even do that at the way y'all living. You can't even, your bitch can't even walk around the house naked. Your bitch got to be able to walk around in the living room naked. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of perks to living by yourself. Then you can kick a bitch out. Time to go home, bitch. You know what I'm saying? If it go bad, bitch, get out. You can't even say that to a bitch. How could you live in a place where you can't tell a bitch to get out? You can't say, bitch, get out. You ain't on the lease. You in a position of weakness. A bitch can get mad and you gotta move. You know what I'm saying? A bitch can get mad and you gotta move. You gotta move. It could be an argument and you gotta move. Anything go left, she call the police and say, get him out. You out. Get him out. I want him to leave. What you want to do, ma'am? I want him out. All right, sir, you gotta go, man. You on the lease? Okay, you gotta go, man. You gotta go, man. Hit the like button. What kind of house was y'all living in, man? A house with it's the bitches on the lease, and y'all niggas could get kicked out. You can't walk around the bitch can't walk around in the living room naked. Y'all can't even really be fucking, like, y'all can't even really get out of control with the fucking because, you know, you got to be quiet. You got to live in your own shit, man. Remember how this felt. Remember how it felt when you came to the door and you heard giggling in there. You know what I'm saying? And then you confronted with infidelity. You confronted with the reality that your bitch, you know, even though you probably thought you was fucking the shit out of her, all kind of shit, you know, this is your bitch. And then you open the door and it's like, boom! My bitch. And then you gotta pack your shit. After you see that, you gotta pack your shit or capitulate. You gotta pack your shit now. All of a sudden, you gotta pack your shit. You gotta move. Everything was good last week. Now you gotta move and shit. Hit the like button. Now you gotta move. Always have your own shit. Always have your own shit, man. Remember this lesson. And then also remember that just because a bitch ratchet or sweet and good, a bitch will do you could get dead in by sweet, good bitches. You could get dead in by sweet, good bitches who don't even use curse words. You still get dead in, nigga. It can still happen. You know what I'm saying? It can still happen, nigga. She fucking a neighbor. Yeah. Just like that. Damn. She fucking a neighbor. While you're at school. You thought you was the whole shit. You thought you was the shit. You thought you was the whole show. Always tap in, man. Be like, you know, And I know you thinking like, what difference did it make if I had my own shit? Right? You thinking like, I don't understand how having my own shit would have made a difference. Well, okay, if you had your own shit, when you're gone, when you're at home, and a bitch can't see you, then she don't know what you doing. Right? Versus you there at her shit where her name is on the lease and she knows you're unconscious with your mouth open, slobbering on the pillow. She's watching you sleep, slobbering on the pillow. Right? Right? You kind of lightly snoring, slobbering on the pillow. She know you right there. Versus if you lived in your own shit, she don't know what you doing. You know what I'm saying? You see how the difference right in there like that? You see the difference right in there? You see? You see how it's different? She don't know what you doing. You know what I'm saying? You don't answer the phone, you know, it could be another bitch over there. You know what I'm saying? You know. You know. When she come by your house. When she come by your house to visit. You know. And it's like a bobby pin right there on the carpet. It's like a couple of bobby pins on the carpet. They ain't hers. You know what I'm saying? A couple of bobby pins on the carpet right there. They ain't hers. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, it's some you know, it's a she opened a she look up under the sink and it's some eyeliner under there that ain't hers. You know what I'm saying? You know, little shit like that. You know, she comes spend a night. And, you know, it's like a different hair. It's a different hair over there on the like right there, like on the sheet right there, like a hair, a different hair. Little shit to help you. Little shit to help you. Keep shit, you know. I don't know, man. I just be talking, man. I be talking, man. It's a comfort. It's a when you can fuck and be as loud as you want when you fucking and the bitch can walk around the house naked. It's a lot in that. It's a lot in that. You know, she in there cooking with her panties on and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just y'all in there. I don't know, man. Get your own shit though, man. Get your own shit, man. See what that's like. Have you had your own shit? Cause if you had your own shit, you wouldn't have moved into her shit. So I'm assuming you ain't never had your own shit. You ain't never had your own shit. Cause you wouldn't have moved into her shit. Cause you'd have been like, nah. I like my shit. You could just come through sometimes and then leave. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't even you would be like, nah, cause then I might have my other bitch come through. I'm gonna have my other bitch over here. Hit the like button. Dude lived and worked with this girl. It was one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen in his life. Lived and worked with his girl. How could you just always see a bitch all the time like that, bro? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? No separation. He said, welcome to the real world. Ah, man. Sometimes, man, hey, you know what, though? I'm going to say this, man. I'm going to say this. You got to get a foot in your ass. You know what I'm saying? You got to get a foot in your ass so you know, man. You got to get a foot in your ass so you know, man. You got to get a foot in your ass so you know. You won't know. How you gonna know? You gotta get, you know, bitch kick you in the ass, bro. It's, you know, and that's it. That's it. Ain't nothing you could do. Accept it. You know, you gotta accept it, and then you be like, all right. Yeah, that happened to me. That's in my resume now. You know what I'm saying? I was living with a bitch. You know, I got complacent. You know, I let her see me sleep, slobbering on the pillow with my mouth open, a river of saliva, you know, snoring, you know what I'm saying? I let her see that. You know, I let her see me not godlike on a regular basis, you know what I'm saying? All mystique gone, you know what I'm saying? You know, I just, a bitch just know all my secrets, everything. Bitch just, you know, she know everything I'm doing, you know, she know I'm over here going to college and working at DHL. I don't have no other bitches. She's 100% sure I don't have no other bitches because I'm here all the time. I'm I'm here all the time. There's no mystery left. There's nothing mysterious. It was mysterious at first when I wasn't living with a bitch, but now I've taken away all mystery because I was spending the night over a bitch house all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm spending the night as much as I can. I don't know why niggas do that. That's another thing, man. Spending the night every damn night. Come on, man. Niggas don't see that as that's not a weakness to niggas though. Niggas don't see that as a weakness. Niggas see that as like, man, you spend the night every night. Every night. Every night. A nigga get the pussy and then spend the night every night. Every night. Move in. Fuck it. Move in. Move into her shit. Shit. Hit the like button. Spend a night every night. night. Every night. Remove all doubt. I don't have no other bitches. A nigga don't even think. A nigga don't even think that maybe I should have a bitch off balance to keep shit harmonious. That's not a thought that enter a nigga mind. A nigga just like, let me remove all doubt. I don't have and then the bitch gets some dick while you at school and shit. And then probably fuck you the same day. So there's a lot of days that was happening, like where she fucked him in the morning and then fucked you that night. And you was oblivious. You had no you had you had you had no idea. You didn't even know. You didn't even know. If you didn't catch her in a lie, you wouldn't have never even, you really wouldn't even know. You really wouldn't even know. And see, and see, you should learn from the nigga. You should learn from the old nigga that was fucking your bitch, because see, he understands. He's like, I don't want y'all to break up. I'ma just come through in the morning, get my issue, and then I'm out. I ain't even, no dates, no nothing. We not doing no date, no. We not doing, I'ma just come through in the morning, probably blow some kush with your bitch, get his issue, and then be out. And then let you do all the boyfriend shit. Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Learn from him. Think about how he doing it. He living his own shit. Well, I mean, he got a roommate. He just come down, you know what I'm saying? You went to class, he just pull up. Get topped off, beat it up. And then that's it. Morning session. Let me go hit up my little morning session, my little morning bitch. What's today? He going to class today. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?